energies around Prince Charles at this Prince Charles, the King of England, at this present time. Energies around the King of England at this present time. The energies that I pick up for King Charles is exhaustion, whether he can continue with this. I get him saying, I'm too old for all of this. So I do pick those energies up. I'm too old for all of this. I'm tired, because I think since the death of his mama, it's been non-stop meetings and signing papers and meeting with people. I just get that. Let's pull out some energy cards here. And I get the umbrella, the Four of Cups here, and I would depict this card as actually feeling protected. He has lots of support here from the umbrella, the protection of the firm, of the establishment, and this the monumental energy from this is huge. Although it just looks like an umbrella protecting this person, it feels like there's so many people protecting his interests as a monarch. So that's the first card I've got here. And I also get this monumental kind of feeling of, this is huge and I'm too old for this. And with this card here is this protection teams, MI5, MI6. It's a huge operation. Like he actually fears losing his life, to some kind of terrorism act here. I do pick that up too. I pick up this scare of him being shot or being harmed, lots of protection around him. And you'll see this over the next week or so or longer, especially these next few weeks, because I feel there's an energy around this war in Ukraine and Russia and all of this kind of thing. If we could only, that monarch, something to do with Putin. They think the monarchy feels that they're so powerful, and that's what makes the UK powerful, that they have this huge presence of the monarchy. And protection, it's all around protection here. Lots of people running around protecting Prince Charles, or King Charles. He's very worried about this with the Moon card. The Moon card is things that you cannot see, how this is affecting him mentally. He does not feel he's got the freedom right now. It feels like he's got bodyguards all around him, and this is affecting his mental health. It's not the way that he would like to live his life. He didn't want to live his life like this. He wanted to take it down a step or two to a more simple lifestyle in the countryside, like a country gentleman. But this is not proving so. This is proving that his life is becoming a lot more complicated, and this is affecting his mental health with the Moon card. I don't like this. I don't like this being taken over by these protection teams, being taken over by the MI5, MI6, being taken over with at like an extreme level because of a threat from Putin. And definitely coming in. I didn't expect this when I did this, I thought it would be about him and his kingship. But this is coming through here very significantly. It's affecting his mental health. I wanted a simple life. Yes, so does Prince Harry. Doesn't seem that they can escape this monarchy. Okay. And the Six of Swords is, you know, with this card here is the black cloud. Seems like the black cloud follows him everywhere, and he can't seem to reach this land of paradise. This black cloud is the monarchy, and that's how he sees it. And this is crowning this reading. He kind of doesn't want this role in a way. He doesn't want the role as it stands right now, that's kind of been taken over by the parliament, the protection teams, and all of this, and it's like over the top. Do I really need all of this kind of energy? Okay. Is this necessary? Also get this, is this really necessary? Yes, your life will be is you know, there's a target on your back right now. The Queen of Wands is I feel this is Camilla. Oh, it could be the Queen of Wands, could actually be Princess Diana. I feel this. I feel this memories of worried about this. Will this ever get out about Princess Diana? If this gets out about Princess Diana, my life is over. So I do get this. He's very worried. It's every kind of angle here. It doesn't feel that he feels, it's like he's a target. It's like he's a moving target. And he's trying to balance all of these emotions. What if they find out what my father did here? What if they actually find out about everything, which Harry is supposedly going to expose all? Now I get here the Hierophant. The Hierophant is tradition, staying with the tradition, which is the pomp and ceremony, which he's really sick and tired of. He will be sick and tired of this. I need a holiday. And I feel after this, and we'll look out for this, that he may actually say, after all this pomp and ceremony and this target on my back here, I actually want a holiday. Now I get Bahamas, somewhere very exotic, a rest from this. I'm not sure when that. I feel it's a sunny place in winter time. I'm planning to do this in the winter time. I don't feel it's a tour. I actually feel it is a holiday, a break. I think this has been planned here. The King of Wands. The King of Wands with the feminine energy is Prince Charles, okay? He's not very strong. He's not a strong, I don't feel that he will be a strong king. He wants to hide away in the countryside and let William and the rest of the royals do all the duties and be kind of sent his, you know, his duties, the box that he has to open every day with papers in his inbox. He wants it sending. I don't even feel that he wants to open this box every day. I feel that he wants to get rid of that tradition, and he wants it sent by email or to a country estate. I'm not sure where this country estate will be, but I feel maybe it will be, it could be, is it Balmoral? I doubt if it's Balmoral, because I doubt it's Balmoral. it could be actually, yeah, I feel he wants to step away from where his mother died and association with this sadness. So wherever this is, this estate, it's separate from, it could even be the Queen Mother's home in Scotland or somewhere like that. It could be quite close to William and Kate maybe Sandringham, fond memories of Sandringham, and maybe kind of going there. A country estate. It may not be as big as that. It may be a small house off the big estate, or cottage or something. And this is what I feel. He just wants country living. He wants country living, and a weakness of his is that he likes to escape. And I feel this is going to be one of his traits, being a king, is letting William, I just get through this. I feel too old to do this. I feel tired. I don't feel that I feel I may drop dead if I carry on like this, which is a possibility. Because this is a lot of stress for King Charles. Okay, Four of Wands is wanting harmony. Well, becoming the King of England is not going to bring you harmony. I feel he wants harmony, country living. That's definitely coming through here. He will go through with the pomp and ceremony of the coronation. He doesn't like it. He never has liked all of that pomp and ceremony, but he puts it down to history. They've done this for generations, and it's kind of tradition. It's the British tradition. Yeah, I get this in reverse actually, and this is not wanting to, jumping through a ring of fire, not wanting to take any risks, keeping it all very simple, and he feels that, but it's difficult for him to do this because he's now very global. It's more global than he was before. I get the World card. The world wants him, inviting him, sending gifts to him. We get Saudi Arabia sheiks and sending gifts, jewelry, rings. Oh, sorry about that noise in the background. And sending him all of these gifts and invitations to state occasions. So already the invites are coming through. He's going to have, especially becoming a new king, he's going to be invited to everything here, for everything, invited to state banquets, state occasions. The king is going to be visiting Canada, going to be visiting New Zealand, Australia. He's trying to pass this over to William, but there's lots and lots of state invitations that I don't feel that he can get out of. And I can hear him sighing and thinking, oh my God, and it's to him, it's going through the motions. Although it's lots of elaborate dinners, that's nothing to him. He's so used to elaborate dinners and dressing up. To him, it's like a chore. It's like work. Charles is much happier in the countryside with his Wellington boots on and his wax jacket and his dogs and that's how he would prefer to live his life. But the world are inviting him. You are the new king. We invite you to this. We invite you to that. We invite hundreds and hundreds of invitations. So a lot of the duties of the king will be passed to William and saying, look, I cannot manage the sitting down here. I cannot manage all of these duties. I've been invited to state banquets and to you know other leaders of the world, and I you know I have to address this, so you will have to deal with other like tours. And so they haven't got enough people in the royal family to do. I don't know how they're going to slim down the monarchy when they've got all this to do. Okay, but Charles's dream of living in Wellington boots and wax jackets and a flat cap is something that he dreams of, he's dreamt of. This is the king that I want to be. But he's not going to be able to do that. He will do that in his private time. He will have to make out plans here, how he's going to fit this life in with fitting this life in with this huge responsibility here of the head of state. Let's finish this reading off with some oracle cards, and I will come back with more energies around the King of England and the royal family and universal energy readings. Okay. The House of Flowers. Yeah, the House of Flowers is wanting his home, not, you know, a modest home, a country home, no big castles, no big stately homes with drafty corridors and ghosts and ghouls and spirits. He just wants a small cottage type manor house to retire to. It's like he wants to retire. It's like he wants to retire, but he cannot retire. That's where he's the most happiest, is this country home, wherever this country home is. Transformation, very poignant. Okay, this is a huge transformation for Charles. I don't feel he realised what a huge responsibility this is. A huge, you know, people are bowing to him, not curtsying. Well, yeah, curtsying, but bowing to him with huge respect. I don't feel we've seen that in many generations. But lots of people are making him feel very special. I don't feel that the Queen treated it. The Queen tried to keep the future king very grounded and did not spoil him and wanted him to be down to earth, and that's what he is. But the world is treating him like the king, a king, okay, very special, and he's not used to it. He's not used to it. He wants to run away from it. He finds it very nauseating. And things like, we worship you, our King of England, saying these things to him and kissing his hand is something that he finds a bit uncomfortable. So there is this transformation, but he wants to carry on with, try to carry on his country living here. He's lived out in the countryside for years, 50 years. And I get with this card, yeah, pure nature. He wants to be out in nature, walking the fells, walking the hills, and this is who he is. He loves nature. He loves nature, and he's going to try to keep this love of nature. And I feel he's going to take a leaf out of the Queen's book, how she managed her love of horses and nature with her queenship. And he's going to try to use that as a model of how he's going to manage his kingship. One more. The elixir of life. And he's kind of, this is about love. Okay, is the love here, the love of whatever you love, which is the love of the countryside, the love of nature, the love of the planet, the love is the elixir of life. Whatever you love is what makes you, you know, your heart beat and keep going. So, and also Camilla, the love of his life too. But with this being mixed in with the nature, you know, the modest home, and the transformation, I feel this is like a fine balance of keeping this love of is love of nature, love of the land, love of his dominion, if you like, but also keeping it very real, keeping it very grounded, and not getting carried away. He doesn't like this kissing his hand, kissing his ring. He finds it. He doesn't. It's transformation. People are showing respect to the king, and he finds it too much to take on board. And again, this is transformation of becoming king. Very important job, very heavy responsibilities, and this is starting to actually dawn on him. But he will find a way of balancing his life out here. I think that's the main thing here. How on earth am I going to do all this? I'm tired. I feel too old. My bones are creaking. My joints are creaking. How am I going to be running around the world like this? I just want to settle in my country home. I will leave it there. Okay, that's the energies around Prince Charles. Oh, sorry, King Charles III. And that's what I pick up for him. Thank you for watching.